I guess you'll be taking off now on the trail of Bullseye Lewis. Now, if it were me, I'd try to find Bullseye's old guide. I reckon his guide's gonna know more about Bullseye than anybody else, except maybe for you. But what am I doing giving you advice? You probably got everything figured out already, don't you, buddy?
Excuse me? I'm guessing you're the one who chartered the flight to the African bush. I'm Abigail Pendleton. You can just call me Abby. Well, I suppose we should get moving. I was told you were in something of a rush. Oh, don't worry, it's actually sturdier than it looks. Most of the time anyway. You know anything about this village I'm taking you to? It's the home of Hamisi Akuna. He's pretty famous around these parts. Supposed to be one of the best hunting guides on the planet, second only to some bloke in Australia. Hamisi used to hunt with Bullseye Bill Lewis, and if you know anything about hunting, I'm sure you know about him. Of course, I hear Hamisi hasn't been the same since his last expedition. Heard something bad happened there. You better buckle up, pal, and hold on. It looks like we're in for a rough landing. That was a close call. Not a bad landing, all things considered. You okay? I twisted up my ankle pretty bad. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up too well. Say, maybe you should go on ahead. Find some food and water in a safe area where we can rest. this is a pretty good spot. Look, that looks like a radio tower. Why don't you hike over there and see if you can send an SOS? Maybe someone will hear it and take us out of this mess. Your SOS went through after all! You know, I wouldn't have made it if you hadn't returned when you did. That's not something I'll ever forget. Don't be a stranger! Maybe after you've seen whoever you need to see, and caught whatever it is you're hunting, you can come back and pay me a visit.
You are too late. I know who you seek. Hamisi Akuna, the great guide of famous hunters. But Hamisi will not see you. Hamisi Akuna cheat death, and now death hunt him. Bad spirits follow him. They seek to destroy Hamisi's home. This village, the spirits take the form of lions and attack us. Hamisi's wife decided to fight back. She went into the bush to silence these devils once and for all. But we hear nothing of her since. Now we fear she is lost too. You want to talk to Hamisi, find his woman, save this village. No, stranger, no guns. This is holy land. Gunfire already enraged these beasts. You must face the lions in the way of our fathers and our fathers' fathers. No gun, only bow and arrow. Hamisi Akuna has not been the same since he returned from his last hunting expedition. Something terrible happened there. If you want to speak to Hamisi, we must make haste. Something else. As far as I can take you. You must make the rest of the journey on your own. But be very careful. Death hides in the bush and lurks around every bend. Good luck. May the God protect you.
I cannot thank you enough, my friend. You saved my wife, and you saved my village. Bullseye Lewis used to tell us stories about you. I thought he was exaggerating, but I see now that his stories were true. I guess you heard about Bullseye Lewis. That's why you're here, isn't it? To find out what happened. We were in Siberia on expedition. But I don't know much more than that. It happened too fast. A roar and slashing claws and then screams. Terrible screams. When I woke up, everyone else was gone, including Bullseye. I suppose you're planning on going after whatever it was that killed him. And maybe you even thought you were going to talk me into going back as your guide. I couldn't go back, even if I wanted to, even if I was able to. You're not the only person determined to avenge Bullseye Bill, you know. Your other old hunting partner is forming his own expedition. Dimitri Benedik. That was his name, no? Bill told me he was a crack shot, but he liked to take shortcuts and didn't particularly care if he broke the law or killed endangered animals. Dimitri Benedik makes his money poaching these days. Some of his men are in the valley right now, killing elephant for ivory. There is no doubt in my mind they're the reason the lions attacked in the first place. Put a stop to those poachers, and you'll certainly slow down that creep Benedik. This is how we hunt in my village. Blow darts. But be careful. These darts have a powerful tranquilizer on their tips. There's enough sedative on them to put down the angriest elephant or rhino. But if you even nick yourself, it will be lights out for you forever. Tread cautiously and quietly. It is best not to attract the attention of the elephants. They often react violently to intruders upon their territory. We must hurry if we have to catch up to the poachers. They are nervous. Blast it all. This is the last thing we need right now. Hey, where'd you go? Stray too far and you may never return. Quiet. The poacher's campsite is just up ahead. Stay low and out of sight.
What was that? Did you hear that? Just the wind. Oi! What's that noise? You there? You're not supposed to be here.
That idiot has set up a stampede! And the elephants are heading toward my village. We need to stop them. Looks like someone left a trunk rifle in there. Good thing for us. I'll drive. You shoot. That was the last of them. Looks like you saved my village again. And you shut down that poaching operation. Good work, my friend. Good work.